Phil Bentham's given Kevin Sinfield the penalty, and Sinfield taking charge as all good captains do. And he's just said, we'll get the tins on the scoreboard rolling, because it won't be rolling in the on the cricket side.
It's all done digitally these days, you know, they don't do tins.
Is that right, Dave?
Yeah. Kevin Sinfield with a chance to put the first 2 points.
Yep, keep working with them
that
now.
big electric scoreboard to our left. Leeds dominating possession at the moment with 11.5 minutes played. They've had twice as much ball as Wigan have had so far, very nearly.
Stand still. Stand still.
So Kevin Sinfield for the first 2 points of the match. Normally eminently kickable this.
All on.
But with the rain and a bit of a wind, it makes it a bit more difficult. He's hit the upright, it's still all on. Taken superbly by Smith.
In the earpiece from the touch judge.
Yeah, people watching that will say, well, he had his back to the player, but of course in this modern age of technology, then they're all wired up for sound. Touch judge doesn't have to wave his flag anymore, does he? He just has a quiet word in the referee's ear.
So there's no tins on the scoreboard, and they're wired up with the officials as well, Dave. My word.
It's all changed since your day. Kevin Sinfield with a second penalty attempt. He's hit the post again! He's hit the post again, and Price will take it. And this time Wigan do clear the lines.
And I'll take Richards to convert this one.
And we just heard Phil Bentham saying, which Tompkins was it? Well, there's only one Tompkins on the field that can step like that. Richards between the sticks, no post hitting from the Wigan goal kicker, and Wigan have the lead with 23 minutes played. 2 points to nil. First points of the game. Sonny Luluai felt the shoulder of Jamie Peacock. What about this one for a hit? Bang!
Yeah,
that was Maguire as well, wasn't it?
Maguire in there, shoulder contact. Peacock in there, shoulder contact. And Luluai saying, my word, I'll use a bit of footwork next time.
Richards keeps his 100% kicking record, his second of the afternoon. And Richards to the right of the sticks, 20 yards out normally. Meet and drink. And should be again here. There it goes. He's like a metronome with his kicking. And Wigan leads 6-0 thanks to Richards, his third penalty of the afternoon. Well, the booing you can hear is not for the decision or for Coley's reaction. It's for this, because Kevin Sinfield's elected to kick for goal. The Leeds fans want to see this ball handled. A try scored, but this is the right decision, isn't it?
It is the right decision. If you put a blue and amber shirt on out there and attempt to score some points against that red and white defensive line, it ain't as easy as it looks.
If he hits the post a third time here, it will be uncanny. Between them this time. Kevin Peacock's fourth penalty attempt of the day. This to narrow the gap to 2. There it goes. He's finding his range now. It's Leeds 4, Wigan 6.
Sure, that's going through the mind of Pat Richards.
Well, if you have a view on what you've seen so far today, red button forum after we finished our main broadcast.
Tompkins is offside.
Rugby League at bbc.co.uk, and guess what? Pat Richards has missed. He's last Challenge Cup tie without a try. Can you remember it? I'm racking my brains. I remember Halifax 3, Wigan 2 back in 1980, I think. Here's Sinfield who kicks, and the flags are up, and it is 6 points apiece. 3 points to 2 that day. I think it was a goal apiece and a drop goal. I'm sure there must have been a game since. Puts this over. Leeds will be in front for the very first time in the game. They had their chances before when Sinfield hit the uprights twice. This is the furthest kick from in distance. Sam Tompkins is much further away than that shot makes him look. Here comes the kick. He's put it wide. He's put it wide. It remains at 6-6. Well, I don't think any of us turned up at Headingley here today expecting it not to produce any tries this game, because they are two very high quality teams, not only in terms of defence but also in the way they attack their opponents, but the conditions, the rain, the tension has added up to a bit of a kicking contest at the moment, and it's Wigan who edge again. 8th chapter from Kevin Sinfield's goal-kicking history. The Challenge Cup final at Cardiff, when had he gone for goal, it would have tied the game. Thought he was seeing a tiring Bradford defence, tried to run it, Bradford held on and won the cup. He's had a lot of chapters in his goal-kicking history, hasn't he? Here he comes, looking to add another. Big kick from Kevin Sinfield! Huge kick from Kevin Sinfield! Right where it needed to be! And Leeds are right where they need to be! And Mr. Reliable Richards. 11.5 minutes left to play. Headingley tries to put him off, and Richards will not be put off. Sliding it in. Wigan lead again, 10 points to 8. Where's this going to end?
What a finish!
It's all about, can Leeds do it or can Wigan hang on? Attack against defence. And here comes Smith! Smith with a sidestep on the inside! And Lee Smith has won it for Leeds! Right at the end! Right at the end! They could have not left it much longer than that! Lee Smith submerged amongst his teammates! He knows he's done it! And that will be that!
That's what Challenge Cup Rugby League is all about. Heroes! And today the hero is Lee Smith. It's been a war of attrition, trialless to the very end. But then one piece of magic. And it's there, and that's how he celebrates. Scrum from Roberts' error. A little inside ball from Sinfield. Footwork. Martin Gleeson misses a tackle, Richards misses a tackle, Smith's over, and that's the ball game. A fantastic cup tie, and it's that sublime piece of play that leads to Leeds taking the lead for the first time.
He's the headline man, those are the celebrations, but it is the unsung hero, the man in the middle there, Jamie Peacock, on whose shoulders that try rests. It was his kick pressure that gave Leeds the position, and Sinfield has hit the post again! 3 times he's hit the post, but this time it probably doesn't matter. But this...
Well, the celebrations will last a while for Leeds, but they'll have to get over it and move on rapidly, and I should think a few of them will have aching muscles and limbs and bones and aching heads as well, because that was a huge mental effort. Robbie Paul is in there amongst the players. They're holding ice up to the cheeks and all sorts going on. Robbie.
Doing a team song at the moment. I can hear you. Go now.
Robbie Paul's down there. Robbie's down there in the change room. Robbie, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Robbie, tell me what it's like down there, and maybe we can hear from a few of the players. Go for it, Robbie. Yeah, we've got a few problems down there. I don't think he can hear us, even though we can hear him. Danny Maguire there having a pot of yoghurt by the looks of things, and Brian McLennan. I mean, that is an immense effort. Jonathan and Brian Noble watching that with me. Exactly, that's, I think, is the reaction, Jonathan. Just
well, that is get out of jail card, because you have to say, and I think by the reaction of both sides, Wigan were dominant in the second half. They didn't have one attacking opportunity, Leeds, apart from the last one, and they took it, and lack of discipline, given field position, then their little knock on. You thought they'd miss the opportunity when Delaney threw the ball into touch, but you know, they stuck at it. They had one opportunity and they scored and in the hat for the next round. But you can imagine how the Wigan change room feel now, because they were totally dominant.
You can see it, Brian, and you know these players well.
They've been in similar situations the last couple of years, you know, 4 semi-finals, and it's a horrible play, albeit this is a quarter-final. It's a big game. It was such a fabulous game for one try to be scored, and for us to be feeling as we all lack energy now because we've been into this game right throughout this second half, and it was a fabulous arm wrestle that Leeds snatched right at the death there, didn't they?